What if I told you that the one thing you keep chasing is the very thing that keeps making you fail? I'm talking about motivation. Today, I want to tell you a story about a young woodmaker and an old, impossible clock. Hidden inside this story is a power stronger than motivation, a quiet force that actually finishes what it starts. Leo was a woodmaker, a craftsman of fine furniture and delicate wooden mechanisms. He had inherited a small, dusty workshop from his father, one of the greatest carpenters the country had ever known. The workshop smelled of sawdust and pine. Chisels, carving knives, and wooden gears lay scattered across the benches. Leo had talent, real talent. He could carve details so precise they looked alive. He understood how wooden cogs and joints worked together in perfect harmony. But Leo had one problem. He was impatient. He hated repairing old stools, fixing broken drawers, or sanding rough edges. To him, this was boring beneath his potential. Leo saw himself as an inventor, a creator of grand wooden designs. His sketchbook was filled with sculptures, mechanical toys, and even wooden clocks powered by carved gears. Whenever he got a new idea, he worked with fiery passion. But the moment he faced a difficult part, a joint he couldn't shape, or a mechanism he couldn't figure out, his excitement vanished. He would abandon the project and jump to the next exciting idea. Slowly, his workshop began to fail. Dust settled, customers left, and the silence grew heavier than the sound of carving knives. One morning, an old, wealthy man entered the workshop. He placed a beautiful but silent wooden grandfather clock on the table. Its body was carved from dark walnut, the design so intricate it seemed impossible that human hands had made it. "My father left this to me," the old man said quietly. "It hasn't ticked in 50 years. I've taken it to many craftsmen. They all say it's impossible to repair. They say your father was the only one who could have fixed it." He looked into Leo's eyes. "And they say you have his hands. Fix this, and I'll pay you enough to save your workshop." A surge of motivation shot through Leo. This was not a boring repair. This was a challenge, a masterpiece, a legend. "I'll do it," he said. For days he worked tirelessly, removing the wooden gears, examining the carved mechanisms, studying the ancient craftsmanship. But then reality hit. The clock had over 1,000 small wooden parts. Each gear had to be sanded, cleaned, checked for cracks. Every piece needed precision. It was slow, tedious, boring. After a week, Leo felt the frustration boiling. His motivation had completely died. New ideas whispered to him. More exciting creations, more thrilling projects. In anger, he knocked over a tray of tiny wooden pins. As he knelt to pick them up, a wave of hopelessness crushed him. He decided he would call the old man in the morning and admit defeat. That night, while cleaning his father's old cupboard, Leo discovered a hidden drawer. Inside were leather-bound journals, his father's work logs. Leo expected brilliance, secrets, genius. Instead, the pages were filled with simple entries. Tuesday. Repaired Mrs. Gable's rocking chair. Took 3 hours. Joint still loose. Must reinforce. Thursday. A young boy brought a broken wooden toy. Fixed it for free. His smile made my day. Wednesday. Worked all day on the town hall wooden clock. Still not right. We'll try again tomorrow. Page after page. No genius, no inspiration. Just the slow, patient grind of a craftsman. At the end of the first journal, Leo found a single paragraph. "A man who works only when inspired will have many beginnings and no endings. A great wooden clock does not run because it feels inspired. It runs because every piece is carved with patience, second after second. A craftsman must be the same. Show up, do the work, and if you are lucky, the feeling will follow." The words hit Leo like a hammer. His father wasn't great because he had inspiration. He was great because he had discipline. The next morning, Leo returned to his workshop a changed man. He created a new rule. 4 hours every morning, no matter how he felt, no matter how boring, just show up and work. The first days were painful. His mind screamed for excitement. His hands ached from repetitive carving and sanding. One day, he spent 4 hours fixing a single tiny wooden gear. The old Leo would have smashed it in frustration. The new Leo simply said, "I'll try again tomorrow." Slowly, he found something unexpected, a quiet pride, a deeper satisfaction, a respect for the craft. He began to notice the beauty in the smallest things, a perfectly carved tooth, a polished wooden wheel, the harmony of pieces fitting together. He wasn't just fixing a clock. He was transforming himself. After 3 weeks, he found it, a single tiny crack in one of the smallest gears, almost invisible. He carved a new gear with the patience of a surgeon, reassembled the clock slowly, piece by piece. Finally, he hung the pendulum. Silence. Then, tick, tick, tick. The wooden clock came alive. The sound was beautiful. Not just the sound of time, but the sound of discipline, patience, and transformation. When the old man returned, he listened to the ticking with tears in his eyes. "You didn't just fix a clock," he whispered. "You restored a piece of my father, and a piece of me." And Leo understood. It was never about talent, never about excitement, never about inspiration. It was about showing up. The lesson is simple. Motivation is the spark. Discipline is the engine. A spark can't take you anywhere. An engine will take you across the world. Great things are not built by lightning. They are built by the slow, steady, unstoppable power of showing up, day after day. If this story helped you, like the video, share it, and subscribe for more. We'll meet again.